I know this is probably not the video you guys were expecting. I'm sure you guys were expecting me to upload something about me just going to some random ass place and talking about random shit. And I mean, I'd love to make a video like that, trust me, more than anyone else. But I just wanted to come on here and just kind of talk about how I've been recently. I know that I just started the channel and stuff, but I started this channel a while ago. I never really thought about it in the sense of that I was gonna actually make anything out of it. I mean, all I wanted to do was just have some fun, post maybe like a few videos here and there to just like make videos that I would enjoy or watch personally, which is just psychological issues or philosophical topics, maybe gaming or going out, having a laugh with friends and such. Just typical stuff that you'd see from like a high school student and shit. And well, like, although I would still love to make that type of content, I just like, I mean, okay, the fucking license plate. I mean, the writing's on the wall, though. I don't really have to hide it, you know. I haven't been feeling well as of, late. I'd still love to make videos. You know, the whole point of me making this channel was, as I said, just to have a laugh, make other people laugh. I think that was my biggest thing. I just wanted to make others laugh. And I really thought that would be a lot of fun, just finding shit to invest into in that way. And well, like, you know, I still would love to do that. I just don't know if right now is the time. Everything just feels so performative coming out of me, and I don't know if it's time to maybe put a stop to it. What type? When have you seen Jose so active on social media? Mr. I hate social media, Mr. I wish I could blow up fucking TikTok headquarters or whatever the fuck I say when I just be talking shit. You feel me? You see him all of a sudden posting himself, going to wherever the fuck. All of a sudden you see him, posting selfies and shit. That's not me, dog. That's just not me. It doesn't feel like an authentic version of myself, and to be quite frank, and I'm sure all of you've noticed if anyone pays attention, I mean, not gonna lie, you don't even, what the fuck just happened? You don't even really have to, what the fuck? You don't even really have to pay much attention to realize that everything I've been doing has just kind of been really out of the blue. I always talked about making this YouTube channel and shit, but then all of a sudden I'm just hopping right into it, uploading a video, then being like, I bet next video coming soon, already got the footage, already editing it, I got this and that, and I'm advertising and getting other people to advertise it and just becoming a fucking influencer and shit. When has that been me? It's never really been me. Don't go, being extremely worried about me. I'm not like going insane or anything. I've just been having a lot of mixed feelings about myself recently, and it's kind of hard to think about it. I feel like my identity has really been challenged recently. I can start lifting heavier weights, get bigger muscles. I can, start getting better at skating or get better at playing guitar, get better at video games. I can, get better at making YouTube videos. I can invest more time in a family, into friends, into absolutely everything. Oh, fashion, get better at fashion. Get a fucking haircut every single week or whatever, and just really be the best version of myself and all that shit, right? who am I really doing that for? Am I really doing that for myself, or am I just doing that for other people? Maybe I am doing all this shit for anyone but myself. Who the fuck am I? Am I a social media influencer? Am I a skater? Am I an athlete? Am I a bodybuilder? Or am I a power lifter? I don't know if I should take a break from all this. Not just social media, but just take a back seat from everything. Kind of just maybe embark on a fucking, everyone says this. I find it funny until it's about me. Then it's not as funny. The joke doesn't hit as hard when it's about you. But the path of self-discovery, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. It just sucks that there's no guidebook on this shit. There's no playbook on how to, I guess, rediscover yourself and shit. You can't just follow some simple, 10 easy steps. That's not really something you can really do. Go to the gym, you'll discover yourself by going to these places, by having enough time to reflect and to think about shit and think and think and think and time. That's all you hear. But is that shit really real? Or is that just a bunch of bullshit to mislead people into thinking that all they need is time? Maybe all I do need is time, Again, I thought I did, but I truly don't know who the fuck I am. It's kind of scary to think about. You do kind of wonder if all you're doing is kind of, I guess, worth it in some sense. Is it bringing me any closer to that self-discovery that we like so crave and such? It's like you're never really gonna have an easy answer. It's always gonna be really difficult, and that path, holy shit, that guy just fucked me. Oh my god. You're never truly gonna have an easy answer. You're always just gonna have these like difficult, please sir, donate me your head. He did not donate me his head. Matter of fact, I just donated my life. When I think about who I am, I kind of think back at like that one video. I was talking about how I wasn't really taking care of my hair anymore, just merely because I didn't have anyone to impress. I more or less just wanted to express my feelings on this whole thing. Tell you guys what I've been thinking, as I was editing this video, I kind of started thinking like, wow, this shit looks so fucking performative. Like, there's no doubt that people are gonna notice, people are bound to notice that all this shit is performative. In my mind, it isn't performative at all, in my mind it just looks like it's just me being me again. But then, when I look at charts, when I just kind of think to myself and look at myself the way that I used to, I more or less realize that this is just not me. I don't know how to describe it, but it feels as if I am just a soulless body that is just being overly productive and just doesn't really have a time to sit down. This sounds kind of corny, but if I'm being honest with you guys, I haven't sat down to watch a TV show. I haven't sat down to watch a movie or anything of the likes of that in 2 or 3 months, because anytime I even fucking think about just sitting down and not doing anything for like longer than fucking 40 minutes to an hour, unless I'm sleeping, of course, like if I'm sitting down and like I guess not technically doing something productive, then I just feel like I'm wasting my life, like I'm just pissing my time away. And I realize that's just an extremely unhealthy way of thinking, because I'm not giving myself time to unwind. I had a recent conversation with a friend about this, and You know, the time I use to unwind is still time that I'm using to still be productive. And in a way, it like sounds good on paper, but it really just isn't healthy. You know, the time I used to unwind, you know, is the time I use for the gym or the time I used to edit videos. I'm still doing work. I'm still being productive, I guess. I don't really have a moment of non-productivity. I am constantly, you know, doing shit and journaling it and writing out my thoughts and just being extremely productive. It feels weird. I used to enjoy watching shows by myself. This new video that I was gonna make was a large part of it was talking about your core, who you are. I don't know who I am at my core. Why am I sitting here trying to educate others and preaching the good word of knowing your core, knowing your home? Who am I to be talking about that when I don't even know my own core? I don't know. I guess it's just thoughts that I've been having as of late, you know? I feel like the more that I try to push things away, the closer I bring them to me. The harder I throw the boomerang, the harder it's gonna hit back, you know? That boomerang ain't fucking going nowhere. That motherfucker gonna spin back and hit me over the top of the head hard as a bitch. And I feel like a lot of people need to have this conversation. Just who are you? When you look at yourself in the mirror, what do you see? Who do you see? You know, I'm still gonna upload the other video, so you know, don't worry about that, guys. That video will be coming out, I promise. But I don't know if it should be my last video for a while because I don't know if this is all for show. Self-improvement and redefining myself, rediscovering who I am, coming back to my roots, you know, going back home and shit, you know. It might all just be bullshit. Like, I don't know. I have no idea. This video might look to some like a fucking cry for help. Again, it's, you know, I'm fine. Okay, I'll be okay. Yeah, I'm good. Bruh. This is how I feel. I feel like I've been masking myself behind a lot of shit. I feel like I've been using a lot of things as a shield to protect myself from how I truly feel deep down. Yeah, more or less, I just kind of wanted to just get this out there. I've just been feeling way too performative as of recently. I feel like it's getting to me. I feel like everybody is noticing. It almost feels like if I'm getting sort of paranoid. There's a lot of eyes on me of what people expect out of me, what they would want from me. There's just a lot of pressure on my shoulders to either do something or be someone. I don't know what I want to be. I don't know what I want to do. I'm sure a lot of you relate to that feeling, and I hope I don't make that feeling even stronger. You know, that's partially why I hate social media, because in a lot of things, it's just relatable sadness, and there's just no resolution to it. You know, it's just those dumbass videos where it's like me when I've had this feeling for whatever. I've been staring into the mirror for 20 hours, and I see that I'm so chopped, or da 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 da, or da da da. Like, it's just a lot of quote unquote like really relatable content, and it's just sad. It just makes others sad. It doesn't have any positive shit. It's just negative. And I fucking hate social media because of that, because it just spreads negativity. I'd say the majority of content that is consumed by many just spreads a lot of negativity, and I really hate that. I'd wish content wasn't like that. But regardless, I hope I leave you guys with something to think about. Who are you at your core? Are you doing things for yourself, or are you doing it for other people? You know, are you trying to impress others? Are you trying to prove that you're something or that you're not something? All the shit that you do, is it for you? Be honest with yourself. Behind all the friends, behind all the hangouts, all the gym, all that shit that you could do behind the makeup, is it really for you? I love all of you, and I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your days. I hope to be able to answer that question for myself too. But again, I express love. I love you all. Sounds really bad. I might leave this in. Uh,